Yes, Race to Dubai and Ryder Cup points available out there today. There are a whole host of players who will be hoping to grab plenty of those, including this man, Adrian Meronk. And that is the perfect start for the man who won the ISPS Hand-Up Australian Open at the start of the season. Meronk immediately into a share of the lead.
Less than ideal position. Speaking to the caddies this morning, we're going through the pin positions. They said just don't go long on two. A part of his game that dazzled yesterday.
Superb. Unbelievable. What a way to start. That was fantastic. Going a little left of the flag. Oh, club tangled up. Where's this going? He's a bit of good fortune. Avoids the thick stuff and has got a bit of green to work with. Lucky. First day was absolutely fantastic. His opening 9 holes, how he got down into, he chipped out every time to about a foot, just about 6 greens. Pretty good. First bounce, I think, just kissed to the right, otherwise it would have been...
Yeah, just a little bit, didn't it?
So it's a bogey for Meronk. He's back to 11 under.
Going for it, Richard.
Yeah, she's a big hitter. I'm wondering whether this is that's left-ish. Is it long enough? Oh, I don't know. We'll wait and see.
Well, anxious look for Adrian Meronk, 12th on the Race to Dubai, remember, hoping to rack up plenty more points with a win today.
Just came out of there very quick.
Very clever with his second shot, banking against the bad miss, which would be down where Van Tonder's standing, grabbing that tier all the way around. We'll move from right to left, especially in the first 3 feet.
Well, that might be break of the day for him, because that just tiptoed over the water. Looks off the hole with a 3. Birdie, 12 under.
Driver. It's par 5, this one. And that'll be a little bit down breeze off the right-hand side, this one. You get your drive away like that. It won't be too much club for his second.
Been in that very similar spot. I think it was day 2 when he gathered it up there with a fairway wood to about 5 feet.
Watched about 8 shots come in here earlier and not one held the green. I'm amazed he got that to sit down so softly. Just back on the upslope there. Smooth little 4-iron, I predict, for Adrian Meronk.
Ooh, he's got the spin, the tiger spin. Is he going to make the carry? It has easily. Just got far enough away, didn't he? Otherwise, it would have been really awkward.
No question about it. You've got to be on point. Reached for putter, then went back to little fairway metal, went through the grass quicker from through there, smoother.
Well judged.
It's a good shot to play, that, isn't it? But you want to practice it a little bit before you take it out.
Yeah, the ball can come off a bit far if you're not
Yes.
careful. Skittle it 6 feet back.
This to extend his lead. 3 birdies on the front 9. And Adrian Meronk moves 2 clear.
Big changes in elevation. You very, very rarely get a flat stance. Setting up for a draw. This is interesting. Oh my goodness gracious. Leaked one at the 8th. Again, his setup was just a little bit right of where I thought he ought to be aiming. Didn't manage to heave it back. And as a player, you're thinking, what is my percentage? I give myself a chance of making a par, and certainly try and avoid popping a 6 on your card. It's just genius, isn't it?
That was unbelievably good shot. I don't think he can even believe he's got it to there. Ali, this will be the 4 of the century.
This will be one of the best up and downs of his life. If this goes in, little downhill, should move to his left as well.
Not to be second bogey of the round today for Adrian Meronk. Now is he flirting with the bunkers there?
I don't know whether it's made that one right up by the edge of the green, but we'll see.
Yeah, it certainly seemed to take a big skip forward, didn't it?
God, another one. Within 6 inches again of being absolutely perfect.
It is for birdie, of course. And what a birdie as well for Meronk. So he moves back to 13 under, drop shot at 10, gets it straight back at 11.
So par putt for Meronk on this short par 3.
Oh, just a little drop of duckums there.
These shots are so much harder if you're 6'6", reaching down in for it. Lie's okay. Loads of grass there, fresh grass too.
Hit that fat and turned it over.
He's going to have to create a lot of loft here. Just try and slide the club underneath it. It will run once it hits the surface.
Fantastic. Lovely contact. Had to hit it over the ridge and it's bound to run out.
And he will have that one to remain one ahead of Langasque.
This would be some kind of up and down. Hasn't his short game been brilliant from out of position today?
Oh, they're dropping them. Like confetti now. 2 gone in the last 3 for Meronk. If it is right, if he's got the length, this is perfect. Yeah, good shot. Excellent shot, really.
Tactics again, isn't it? The drive would have been a sort of fiddly shot, take something off
More,
it.
yeah, he'd have had to cut it a lot from left to right, where that one he just gave it 15-0, really.
Meronk's got this little interesting chip, but he's going to putt it, Ali. I'm surprised. Oh. Just stop turning that last 4 feet. Just fractionally anyway. So there'll be a 3 on the card.
No mistake.
Next, the difficult 17th, par 3, awkward pin right at the back of the green.
Lie is okay. What's going to happen next is all bets are off. It's going to be like hitting onto kitchen tiles. He's got a little bit of the slope to use. You can see the colour change. It's almost kind of right in the pocket.
Stay down. Doesn't want to be clicking his fingers with that shot. Okay.
Par putt for Meronk at the 17th. He's got it. Oh, it took a big hop, didn't it? On the surface there, not quite sure what it hit. But what an important putt for Adrian Meronk.
He's got 277, but has pulled an iron, which makes me think he might be playing a little conservatively here. Wind is off the left quite significantly. That bunker comes into play short of the green, 30. Pace is short of the front. Well and truly downhill lie, right foot well above the left.
I think he quite likes that one line-wise. Yes, that'll do. Safely aboard. Long way from the hole, but that's a good shot that. He was just concerned it was going in that bunker at the front there.
Back up to the green, Ali.
A tale of 3 putts this, right to left, then up onto a pretty flat plateau, and then we'll break right to left again down the hill.
That's it. Starting to roll down. Back down the fairway. Tim, what's the news?
Well, Langasca, as you saw, the ball itself is lying pretty cleanly, but there's a lot of tall, spindly grass behind it, which I think will get wrapped around the shaft and cause more to bother. So,
well, this for birdie and to force Langasca into making eagle to match him. So this would probably do it. Nerves of steel from Adrian Meronk. It is a closing birdie. 2 in the last 3 holes. And he has set the target at 13 under. He has asked the question back down this hole.
Adrian Meronk, you've won your 3rd title on the DP World Tour. Tell us the emotions you're feeling right now.
Oh, such a relief, to be honest. It was a tough day today. Didn't play as good as previous days off the tee and tee to green, so I had to, you know, scramble a little bit. But yeah, just super happy and such a relief just to, you know, came on top and very proud of myself.
I could ask you to pick your favourite short game moment today, but how important was that putt on 17 for par?
Yeah, that was huge. That was huge. Yeah, I left myself almost impossible chip shot, so I just, you know, hit it as close as possible. So in that case, it was like 5 or 6 meters, and yeah, to make that putt in this moment, it was great momentum for me going to 18. So I think that was the biggest putt this day. Yeah.
I know your dad, Andrew, is here this week watching you. He wasn't here for your wins in Ireland and Australia. How special is it to have him here?
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, very special. Yeah, I started golf because of him, and I think that's super special for him. So I'm very happy that he was with me today. So now it's turn for my mother. So we'll see where she goes next.
You spoke at the start of your week of your ambitions to make the Ryder Cup team. How much more real does it feel now that you've won on the Ryder Cup course in front of the Ryder Cup captain as well?
Yeah, I think that's a solid statement, solid brick into the wall. But it's not over yet. I know that it's still a lot of time. But I'm super excited. You know, it's one of my big goals this year, and that would mean a lot to me. So I'll keep pushing, keep doing what I can to get on the team. But I think that should help a little bit.
Adrian, many congratulations and enjoy the celebrations.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
To watch another DP World Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.